Hey, what's up, party people? Welcome to Honest Trailer Commentaries for What If? I'm here with Danielle. We're going to talk about our thoughts and feelings about the series as a whole. We're going to go through the Honest Trailer frame by frame. It'll take many hours. We'll also show you some deleted scenes, take comments and questions from viewers like you. So put those in the chat and Ryan will flag them. And then we'll tease you with next week's Honest Trailer that, I cannot wait for. And it's not Dune, plot twist. But we will do Dune.
I'm so excited. I can't. I literally, this is one of the ones where I'm like, this is the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yeah. So one of the good weeks. This one, however, was not. And I don't want to be too much of a negative Nancy. God forbid. But this is one of my least favorite Marvel things I think I've seen in a long time. I didn't like this at all. Danielle, how do you feel about What If?
Oh, I loved it. I loved What If.
You loved What If?
I loved What If.
Fight.
So I am a really big fan of any time a series is like, but what if Buffy didn't meet Giles at a certain point, or like what if blah 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 didn't happen. That is such my jam. So this is just like so much my jam.
I guess I like the idea of the What If series. I love a lot of the What If comic books. It gives you a chance to do the one episode I liked was Doctor Strange eating the universe, and like it gives you a chance to do something like really dark and like a horror one-off, like Treehouse of Horror basically for Marvel.
Yes.
Or it lets you do something ridiculous actually that's a really cool one where the Fantastic Four don't get their powers, but they just become like Ghostbusters. Reed Richards just makes them like cool guns and they zap
there's also there's a really good one where Rogue from X-Men gets Thor's hammer. I really like the What If.
Yeah. I just think that given how fun and also spooky the comics can be, I thought this was a lot of what if you swapped one hero for another hero, or at least it started off that way, and it was really tough for me to get over that and to overcome the momentum of like, yeah, I guess if you put this character in that costume, it didn't even feel like a butterfly effect of like then A would happen, then B would happen, then C would happen. It'd just be like, here's them kind of doing the same thing, but with a different voice actor. I just thought they squandered the potential of this series, and it bored me, Danielle. It bored me.
To be fair, there was only one or two different voice actors, and we'll talk about that. But there was only one or two, and they were kind of important. One or two different voice actors. I am such a simp for that stuff. I love the what if this but a different person. I will watch you put an actor in the same movie in a different costume a million times in a row.
Gosh,
I am such a simp for that.
Yeah, if that does it for you, fine. I can't believe that they're making a season 2 out of this. And then at the end, when they're like, actually, it all ties together, it just felt very, very hodgepodge. And also, they have to do this thing because it's animation, because it's only like a half hour. We really got to get it down to basics, like the Marvel paint by numbers kit, where it's like you do the quip, you move through the exposition in a certain way. It's got a certain tone, and it just, when you reduce it to its basics, I think I don't like the MCU.
I love the quips. Again, I'm
so bad in this one.
Oh my God, I wanted to
crush Paul Rudd's head for the first time in my life.
I am such a Joss Whedon girl. Like, I mean, whoa,
God.
Walk it back. I am such a Buffy girl.
A fan of Whedonese. You speak fluent Whedonese.
I do, though. Have you ever heard me talk?
Is he standing right behind me? Oh God, he's standing right behind
me.
That happened. When the Watcher said that happened.
That's not great.
360 and then moonwalk out of the room. It was terrible.
There's nothing I want to see more than you moonwalk, by the way.
I could for a minute. But that'll be a different episode of SJU.
We have to wait until we do another live stream and like a movie.
Sounds like a holiday episode to me.
My Timmy C face. Was that what?
Timmy C? Timmy T.
Timmy T. Yeah.
Timmy T. Timmy. Oh, that's probably copyrighted. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm obsessed with that video.
I mean, I feel like all of my specifics will be handled in the Honest trailer because this was just the complaints for 6 minutes, but that's what you pay to see. Let's roll the Honest trailer for What If?
Ooh, that's a good what?
Yeah. What if?
They teach you that in fancy art school, by the way, in theater school.
Pause the studio. Ryan, just for SEO's sake, can we change the Honest trailer title to Marvel's What If while we're live?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I feel like that's, why don't we put, if you have a chance to put Marvel in the title, like
for the commentary or for both?
Well,
I think it's for both. If they're supposed to match. Yeah, I don't know why I asked
Marvel's
that. Yeah, I'm
if.
on it.
Okay, thank you. All right.
You know the one. There's only like 2 of them left now anyways. Comes a series based on silly comic books, like what if Iron Man fought King Arthur? Or what if Wolverine was a vampire? That dares to imagine something even more ridiculous. What if MCU writers could try something new? But not like new, just a slight remix of some old favorites. Let's not go too crazy here. Marvel's What If.
Yeah, pause. I was trying to work it in. Danielle, you had some joke about how it's like a Puff Daddy remix.
It's where it's not like, it's close enough to what you like that you like it, but then there's like Mace will show up.
Well, that would make it better. To me, Mace, welcome back, Mace. He went to find God and he's returned to rap. So let's all welcome him back with open arms. But Puff Daddy remixes, well, some of them are good. I'm just thinking of the Godzilla one, which, take your nostalgia goggles off, is not a good song. It's worse than
Come With Me is very good. How dare you?
It's not a good song.
I had a crush on a boy who kept playing that song over and over again for 24 hours, and I was like,
I did too. I was at summer camp. I took my Walkman and I played Come With Me on repeat as well. But not everything that we liked when we were 12 is still good. I think I liked it because I was 12. But that's
Come With Me.
Come with me. And you'll see that P. Diddy's remixes kind of sucked.
But he did that thing where he would direct videos and like your head was right here. It was amazing.
Yes, he was a visual genius, that's for sure. Let's just do a retrospective of P. Diddy videos. Can we change course now? All right.
I will literally
keep watching What If.
Do that.
Enjoy some wild animated experiments that stay true to the MCU by having no real beginning or end, no real message to get behind, and every character, from the most hardened warrior to the most powerful cosmic being, speaks like an AI barfing out Chandler Bing dialogue.
I simply abhor drama.
Your outfit would suggest otherwise.
Guys, I'm covered in Sharon.
Yeah, pause. That's another thing. And granted,
damn it, that's exactly how I talk.
You're better than that, Danielle. I get it. It's a cartoon. I feel like this was aimed at a younger audience than your usual MCU fare, but it was stuff like Steve would die, spoiler alert, and like people are sad for a beat, and then they've just moved on. Like it didn't seem like. I know it's just every problem with Marvel like amplified. Like there's no stakes. Everybody's just quipping all the time. It's visually samey and uninteresting. That's just I'm seeing a lot of people in the comments are fighting me very, very harshly. And
I haven't read any of the comments.
And that's fine.
It's civil. We're civil.
Yeah, I like lots of other things.
Captain America: Civil War. Oh God, I'm the worst.
Yeah, God. Nice. Yeah, this was just, I don't know what it was about this one. Maybe it caught me at the wrong time. But I just feel like it's, again, squandered potential to really experiment and to have more fun or to do just something different. And I felt like I got more of the same, but with with some palette swap. It's like when you hit a special button when you're selecting Scorpion, and your noob Cybot all of a sudden, or you're a purple ninja instead of a blue ninja. It's like
Rain.
On.
I think you mean Rain.
Thank you, yeah. Rain or Smoke. All right, let's keep going.
Not have horror movies in Wakanda? We don't need them. We have American reality shows.
Boom goes the dynamite.
Right now, you're running at an 8, and I need you to take it down to a 4.
Your team building instincts need work.
Yeah. Tell to HR.
Okay, I don't sound like that. That is so not true.
Oof, that happened. Meet
the cosmic
Watcher,
overlord of the universe saying, oof, that happened. Sorry.
That is exactly how I talk.
But you wouldn't if you were a magic space walnut who saw all things from the beginning of time. You wouldn't be like, excuse me? It's just not how you would talk.
I couldn't be less involved.
It's just, yeah, it's the sameness of everybody. So anywho, let's keep watching.
The other extremely powerful comics character who swore never to intervene in human affairs that we're meeting this fall.
Hi.
He's a messy who lives for drama, and this Jeffrey Wright-shaped planetarium will guide you through alternate timelines, like, what if England had a pop culture icon who wasn't a sociopath? What if every franchise was better without Chris Pratt? What if all the Avengers died, and also Agent Coulson was a 5 on the Kinsey?
Chris Pratt must be stumped.
I'm just gonna Jim face during all of this. Hard sigh.
The Mario Garfield 1-2 punch we're all reeling from over here. This is like when J.J. Abrams got Star Wars and Star Trek in the span of a couple of years. Like no one man should have all this power.
That's a song that I will not do because we will get deplatformed. So I was super into Pratt when he was obviously in like Parks and Rec and all that stuff, and I'm happy when anyone gets work, but Pratt as Garfield and Mario is the wildest thing that ever happened to us.
Yeah. I mean, it's not wild. It's just so uninspired. But look, let's all withhold judgment until we hear noted chameleon actor Chris Pratt completely change his vocal style and his comedic delivery to play Mario and Italian American icon Mario and Garfield.
I just hate Mondays, guys.
Don't you hate Mondays?
It's
what? Mondays?
Oh, crazy.
Boy. Oh, what a world.
What a world.
Save some for the rest of us, Chris. Other people got to eat. I too wanted to play Lasagna Cat, but I guess we'll never know.
I would love to watch you just house a tray of lasagna one day.
Sure, yeah, it's called Sundays, am I right? Hey!
Oh, we're not in the same room. High fives don't work.
Oh, I guessed right. I haven't had lasagna in way too long. Let's fix that.
When we do the inevitable Garfield watch-along commentary, we'll have everyone have their own personal lasagna.
Postmates a lasagna to my house, thank you.
I don't want to derail too much, but I still have all of the Mountain Dew left.
That's good too. You did drop how much of a hoarder you were as we were talking before the show, so I'm not surprised that there's still a 20-pack of Dew. I think I crushed enough Dew that I didn't feel bad throwing out the 4 cans left because I felt like I was drinking battery acid at that point. That's what the water's for. You fill up your tub and you drink that. That's survival 101. Dew. Yeah, Dew stays good forever because it's always been bad. Sponsored by Mountain Dew.
Sorry to derail. I am the worst.
That's the show's for. If they wanted to watch the Honest Trailer, they'd watch that one. This is for the commentary. Okay, keep playing.
Died, and also Agent Coulson was a 5 on the Kinsey scale.
He's a Caucasian male, mid-20s, with really great hair. It's an accurate description. He's gorgeous.
Hashtag Steve. I heart Steve.
Even while rotting, he smells like lavender.
What if the universe had it out for Rachel McAdams? You know, Dr. What's-Her-Face? What if she was the key to all of this? Any interest? What if zombies? You guys still like zombies, right? Sorta? Okay, how about this one? What if Killmonger, the most sympathetic villain in the entire MCU, was just destined to become evil? Like, no matter what, someone should have killed him in his crib.
Yeah, pause.
What do you mean this isn't
I effing loved this episode.
You did? What?
I did!
Oh, come on. It's right there for you to be like, what if Killmonger won? Or like, what if he like pulled things off or something like that? But it's like, what if Killmonger, saved Tony? Weird, but all right, sure. But then he still became a villain, like an irredeemable, like bad guy. Why?
Killmonger was right. First of all, let's start there. Killmonger was right. He went back to Wakanda and he brought back all of the Iron Man stuff and was like, I'm gonna take over Wakanda and I'm gonna get the US to fight Hashtag imperialism.
But you're saying hashtag you're pro-imperialism. Just getting that straight. Because I was, the political message of a lot of Marvel stuff is usually very muddled. Although I feel like in this one, they kind of put it in a nutshell in this episode where he goes, you got to be part of the system to change the system. Hurrah! Small bureaucratic reform for the win. So
he is the cinema of reform. Danielle should stop talking now.
No, I love that. I love that Rhodey in that episode wore his military uniform to an illegal black market arms deal. He just got to dress as the full colonel.
Colonel Rhodes. His patches, his awards, and badges.
The whole thing.
Yeah. Look, you are who you are. If I show up to an award ceremony, I'm going to be dressed like a black Zooey Deschanel. If he shows up to an award ceremony, he's going to wear all of his insignia.
Otherwise, how are they going to know it's Colonel Rhodes? I wish that the second of his name. I wish they had done that. What if Terrence Howard? I mean, we make the joke in the trailer, but they couldn't even do, because it was taking place during that timeline. Like they had the Incredible Hulk. Like they could have done a Ed Norton sound alike and look alike for that. That would have been canon, right? No. But yeah, this episode where it's like, what if the military took over Tony Stark Industries? It's like potato to me.
We can get into whether or not Tony Stark is fascist all day long, and no one watching the stream wants us to have that conversation, but I will desperately have that with you over Slack.
Yeah, all right, we'll do that. And then this is where it started really annoying me that everything was ending on a cliffhanger, and I was like, oh great, they're gonna that means they're either saving it for season 2 or they're doing what they did in this one, which was the last 2 episodes were like a I would say a Dawn of Justice-esque gathering of the team together. They got them all in the villains pub from how it should have ended, and was like, all right, you're a team now, go fight. Just felt
you have
pacing
to get the
people
team
pacing
together.
Yeah,
pacing schmacing, give the people what they want.
What I want is like 8 bananas crazy episodes that that they would never do in a million years, and I could see them making movies out of these. That's the problem. All right, keep going.
Crib.
What if they made slightly different casting decisions?
Fine, we'll do it your way. What if Ultron stole Vision and chopped off Thanos' arm and ate the universe and was like, "Rawr, I'm gonna eat you too," and the Watcher had to be like, "Not on my watch," and they start punching, and Avengers fall down, and the robots get hit with the shields again? Okay.
Sorry. The Watcher punching just looked wrong to me. It looked like Yoda in Revenge of the Whatever. Is that Revenge of the Sith where Yoda's grappling?
Revenge of the Sith. Where he's doing like flippy stuff.
Yeah, he wasn't. The Watcher was not designed for like Brazilian jiu-jitsu, or they could have like had him do all headbutts, which would actually F you up.
It's just, as a woman with a large head, you have to. There's a balance issue. Yeah. Like you can't have a head that big and be like, "No, I'm gonna fight you." Like,
no, you haven't. Like he should be on all fours with a head that size. Like he can't support it standing up.
His neck is so small, but his head is so big.
It's like an orange on a toothpick.
Like it's not. It's just. I respect that we have to have him do a thing, but yeah, it should definitely be all headbutts or just
more
like him.
Yeah.
Crawling on all fours.
Crawling like a xenomorph,
like the people
basically.
from Off.
Or yeah. Or I don't know. It was weird to have them go to the punches. Again, a missed opportunity.
The Watcher shouldn't punch. It's fine.
The Watcher should not punch. All right, let's keep watching The Watcher punch.
Wait, you good? Did you little content piggies get what you came for? Come on, why are you crying? Oh, right, this is a show for kids. I forget that sometimes. Kick back and listen to find out which of your favorite actors needed to pick up an extra check during COVID.
Don't play the fool with me, Fury.
Michael Douglas? Really? Then get genuinely choked up when you realize you're hearing Chadwick Boseman do T'Challa for the last time.
Yeah. It doesn't feel over.
And finally, wonder what Dave Bautista did that caused Disney not to even reach out. All right, principals. But regardless, thrill as a bunch of million-dollar voices emerge from heroes who look like the caricatures you pay $10 for at a town fair. Because while Disney's built its entire brand on top-quality animation, everyone deserves a break now and then. It's been a tough year. Are we sure they didn't buy DreamWorks too?
Us. It's gotta be the same studio that made some DreamWorks movie or something, right? Because they all do the face. They all do it.
As someone who only DreamWorks faces, every face I make is the DreamWorks face. Yeah, like it's literally all that. Like,
yeah. Party Thor was especially guilty of it. He was made out of DreamWorks face. And look, I know animation is very difficult and time consuming and very expensive, but it's Disney. Like, if there's any place that's known for incredible 3D or 2D animation in-house, like they have the studio, they have the technology, they have the experience, it's them. So it was just, I don't know. I feel like a crotchety old man, and I'm sorry because I've loved. I feel like the stuff they've done on Disney Plus has been fantastic so far. So I feel like it's the step down. Like they threw a Dark World at me, and I wasn't expecting it. I didn't think we'd have to go back. So
it's not my favorite animation in the world.
Yeah.
It's very Tumblr.
Yeah.
Like it's very Tumblr. And that's fine. And that's great. But yeah, if you're Disney and you have all of this money, and I know like we're all like things are happening, there's like a whole ass pandemic. But also you're Disney. You can 100% get better animation.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, look, I know it's also not a one-to-one comparison, but like they dropped Luca and Soul during a pandemic. I know they were working on that earlier. I'm sure they've been working on this too for pre-pandemic, I hope.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this was announced like years ago, for sure.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe it's I hope it's not like cost cutting, but it felt like cost cutting. It felt like they're like, well, the kids will watch anything with animated Jeremy Renner in it. let's give them that.
And I will.
Kids love Renner.
Simp.
You're still subscribing to his app, the social media app.
Oh God, I could do the song, but I'm not gonna do the test right
Wait,
now.
There's a song?
Oh, we'll talk. Yeah, no, he did a song, Jeremy Renner.
I know he's got a band, right?
Yeah, he's one of those dudes that has a band.
Yeah, I mean, we need to do an MCU battle of the bands because Robert Downey Jr.'s definitely got a band, 100%. Chris Evans? No, probably not.
No, he has a dog.
He's got a dog.
He's a dog and sweater guy.
Keanu has a band called Dog Star, but he's not in the MCU yet.
Well, we'll see. It's coming.
Does Ruffalo? I feel like Ruffalo was in an indie band in the 90s.
He definitely would do a band.
Yeah.
Also, I won't do it, but I have that Jeremy Renner song memorized.
Please bless us. Bless us with a little Renner. Okay. Is it like kind of an Eddie Vedder thing?
He does a little bit. It's like a song about a girl that's like, oh God, she's so hot, she's crazy.
My favorite genre of song.
That's how good songs
She's
work.
so hot, she's crazy. All right, let's keep watching.
I'm so distracting today.
What's hot right now? The multiverse. And after Endgame helped set up the idea of the multiverse, and WandaVision teased the possibilities of the multiverse, and Loki explained the scope of the multiverse, and Doctor Strange 2 gives us multiverse madness, What If will drive the message of the multiverse home even further. We're all one of an infinite number of variants going through the same Our struggle seen only by a voyeuristic space walnut who could save us from our fates at any time but won't. Wow, there had to be an easier way than killing Free Will to explain why Terrence Howard can't play Rhodey anymore or whatever. He thinks 1 × 1 is 2. So if you want to see your favorite Marvel character...
This is very important. He made statues of like his new numbers.
Oh, he did?
Oh God. Yeah.
I haven't seen the statues.
Oh God. Yeah. He made like little art statues of his new number.
Oh man. I mean, if there's ever like a behind the scenes like moment I would have wanted to see the most, it would be the contract negotiations for Iron Man 2 with Terrence Howard, where he's arguing with them about what is and isn't a real number.
And he's just pulling out his statues and saying like, well, this is a 3.
Will
and
you
it's
pay
like,
me bleep $1 million? Because this is a bleep.
Well, this is definitely an umlaut, sir. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I hope people know what we're talking about. If not, go do your own research, as they say on the internet, and look up Terrence Howard math. It'll take you down a rabbit hole from which you might never escape.
And there are statues.
And there are now statues, which I need to go check on.
Tiny ones, yeah.
All right, keep playing.
Want to see your favorite Marvel characters and exciting new stories that stretch the imagination? Buy a comic book. But if you want more of the things you already liked, combined with other things you already liked, resulting in something slightly less than the sum of its parts, well, what if there was nothing else to watch until Eternals comes out? Wow, look at him stand there. Can't wait. Starring. I only watch the multiverse for the articles.
I mean, what do we think about? Let's do a pre-Eternals watch discussion. How are you feeling now that it's certified not fresh?
Well, so there is some weird stuff about that because some of it is like people are on IMDb and being like, "This is gay," and being like, "Downvote, downvote, downvote, gay, gay, gay." Which is like, well, that makes me want to watch it more. I think that this whole fourth. You know how in sports teams, when the dream team leaves and they're in a rebuilding year, I feel like this is going to be Marvel's rebuilding year.
Yeah, they need some draft picks or something. I don't know. I'm not a good sports metaphor guy. But...
Absolutely not either. I don't know why I pick sports. I only like ones that are fake and predetermined. I don't know why I pick sports.
I will just say that look, the gayness is not a bad thing. In fact, it's a plus because it's like Marvel is so sexless, and not that I need to see full frontal dong hangs on in my comic book movies, but it'd be nice for a change.
Do effing something.
Somebody needs to F something in one of these movies.
Just like someone act like you have genitals and you would like to use them.
Yeah, they're all,
and it doesn't matter who you would like to use them on.
Right.
Guys, gals, non-binary pals.
The closest we get
whoever, but give me, come on.
Yeah, it's WandaVision, and like, come on, Paul. Vision is smooth down there. Change my mind.
He's totally a Ken doll.
Yeah, complete Ken doll.
He's a Ken doll.
What do you think Vision's genitals look like? Respond in the chat. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna like the Eternals, but I'm gonna go in with an open mind. But I always thought that it looked boring, and it looks like that might be what's getting played out. But I'm
gonna go in with an open mind. But it's definitely one of those things where it's like, okay, there are a million of you, and you have been around for 2,000 years, and I don't know what this movie is about.
Here come the CGI spaghetti dogs. now we need to spring into action.
Rawr, I'm angry. I'm a CGI guy. Like
the CGI dogs are back. I know we sat out the Holocaust, but this time we really gotta get our shit together.
Not Thanos, just the dogs.
Yeah, just the dogs. All will be explained. No, we'll go in with an open mind. So yeah, and I have no concerns about all the stuff lined up after that. Spider-Man. I mean, come on, they're gonna throw everything at the wall in Spider-Man. Something's gonna stick.
I've read too many spoilers. I'm so angry because they're just like they're in my like feed, and I keep blocking people, but they keep coming up because everyone's like, "Hey, check this out," and I'm like, oh, I don't want to check it out.
And you know what? Hawkeye looks fantastic.
Hawkeye looks amazing.
Yeah. All right,
it's gonna be great.
It'll be fine. They still got some rebuilding.
Hey, the Disney property will be just fine.
I'm really worried about Disney, you guys. I hope they're okay.
God. I hope they're doing okay.
We do a wellness check on Bob Chapek.
Just like a little bit of a huggle. Yeah, they'll be fine.
All right, keep playing.
I only watch the multiverse for the articles. You Captain America. The cat is the Pratt. Someone, please take this man's driver's license.
No matter what.
So dark. It's so dark.
Glove, Death, and Robots. Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Scarlett Johansson, Gundam Wang, Futurama did it, Asgardian Pie, Precario, Hentai Squid, and...
This is what happens when you mess with a mouse, Robert.
You have to die.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm gonna vomit. I'm definitely gonna vomit.
But why? Male ducks have corkscrew penises. Just putting that out there.
I now pronounce you Darcy and a duck. Uh-huh.
How many times have we brought up Howard the Duck's corkscrew penis?
Oh, is it? I lose track. I think this is 3.
We should check.
I get it confused with every time we talk about a Ninja Turtle, we talk about how the penis is the entire length of the body of a turtle.
Yeah.
Speaking in regards to April O'Neil and our concerns. But yeah, I think that's I think we can retire the corkscrew penis. Let's tie a bow on it on that corkscrew and just send it off on its way.
Yo, so my lasting legacy on Honest Trailers is Antweens. So that is my lasting legacy on Honest Trailers. So we can let the corkscrew penis live.
No. It gets funnier until it doesn't. And I think I'm done making corkscrew penis jokes unless there's like another duck on screen. Then we'll make the corkscrew penis joke again.
And they hang dong.
And they hang dong. All right. I think we have some deleted scenes. We had a guest editor, Randy, filling in for Kevin this week. So I hope they're in good shape. Let's see what we got for deleted scenes.
Yeah. Starring Watch What Happens Live, The Right Watchman, The Centrist, The Peg, All's Well That Atwells, My Walkman Forever, Stranger Wings, Mystic Arts and Crafts, Brag Me to Hell, Vision Board, Natasha Romanot, Are You Afraid of the Stark, Stillmonger, Hugh Hemsworth, The Alright Zone, Sideways Stories from Wayside MCU, American Filler Story, Wary Stories to Tell with No Arc. Hard to believe the multiverse has lasted this long with so many constant incoming threats. Space-time was being held together with duct tape and a prayer this whole time.
Yep.
True story?
True story, guys. All right. We got a lot of comments and questions. So let's see. Benzite 10 says, but overall, did you guys enjoy What If? Because I had a really great time with this series and its compressed storytelling format. That's kind of echoing a lot of people who were like, Spencer, what are you talking about? This was the best. And that's great. Jess Marie wrote, I'm completely on the opposite end of Spencer's opinions today. I like the animation style. Well, I'm on an island of one. Clearly, Danielle liked it. The audience liked it. Well, what if I was right and you were wrong? You ever think about that? It's fine. Look, no harm, no foul. I will keep watching these things, including season 2. I guess I just had higher expectations, and that's really the key to life, is lowering them, right? You liked it, right, Danielle? Overall,
I loved it. I really loved it. I really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah. I think Ryan, you wrote this when they brought them all together at the end. It felt like a herald. That's an insider improv reference, but
not a mod.
Yeah, I get them confused. Let's see. Adam Halbert writes, the ending of the Thor episode made me give up on finishing the series since it wasn't really going to be standalone. Yeah, they're ending everything on kind of a cliffhanger through episode 6 or 7. At that point, it's like, okay, all right, we're going to get like an epilogue. And oh boy, we did. A lot of Watcher punching. Let's see. So SL asks, were these really the best group of people from the multiverse to team up? What about not evil Ultron? Also another question, Dallas D. What if you could do your own episode of What If? So Danielle, what character or premise would you have liked them to take on?
Oh, that's a really good question. If I was going to do a What If, this is so dumb. If I was gonna do a What If, it would definitely be what if Chris Pratt as Garfield was
was an Avenger? Wait, was what?
Yeah, it was an Avenger.
Because what if Chris Pratt as Garfield is the dark timeline we live in?
Yes, but what if Chris Pratt as Garfield was an Avenger?
Okay. All right.
I'm so dumb.
No. That's yeah. I think we could make that happen. I think it's actually only a matter of time before they buy whatever company owns Garfield, and he's playing opposite himself.
It's just Jim Davis. I think that he owns it completely.
Oh, nice. But there's a Garfield averse, right? There's those farm animal friends that he has.
U.S. Acres. I know a lot about Garfield. I was super into Garfield as a kid. I'm sorry. I had all of the books.
More of a Heathcliff man myself, but I respect it. Yeah. Good question from Zombizzle. Are the Watcher a species of alien, or is there just one Watcher and the other ones aren't the Watcher but other Watchers?
They're other Watchers.
Okay.
Is my understanding. Everything changes in the comic books like a million times. Yes, I get it. Hi, you're here. Sorry, there's a cat trying to punch me in my chest. Yeah, they're all Watchers and they all go around watching things. Uatu, Uatu is our Watcher for what happens mostly on Earth and in this dimension. Yeah. But my understanding is that there are a bunch of Watchers.
Okay, they take shifts. All right. Evan J. Pretzer asks, we'll wrap up on this. And speaking of your cat punch, just for Danielle, how is your eye? I followed the saga of your injury on Twitter.
So makeup is amazing. Do y'all see how good that looks?
Yeah.
It's real good. It's fine. I probably don't have a concussion. I don't need to go to the emergency room. Yes, baby, I get it. The cats are really like sand because they hurt mommy's face. So they have been very super cuddly lately. Yeah, no. I'm thank you, Evan, for asking. No, I'm totally fine. It's don't need to go to the hospital. I might like check in later to make sure that I'm not gonna like die or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm totally it's good. There was a second where baby was real dizzy and I was a little worried.
That's not good when you're living alone. And it's like, how long is it gonna take before the cats start to eat me?
That is literally my fear every night when I go to sleep. Oh, I'm not gonna wake up and then someone's gonna find my finger happy. What happens if I slip in the shower? These are the thoughts I have when you live alone.
There you go. We'll get you what are those things? The help if I can't get up medic alert. Or it's like a button or like a beeper.
Yeah.
And like alert.
The elderly. I've fallen and my cats are eating me.
And now Lon's got his own ailments going on today, and we lost our editor this week we're on skeleton crew.
The honest trailer team is so wrecked.
But you know what? We don't need it because next week we got a fastball right down the middle. Our clue for next week is we are going to dial up something that you've never seen before. But you'll be glad we did, or I'll be glad we did. And then we'll resume our regularly scheduled blockbuster programming.
I am so happy right now. I can't tell you how happy I am that we're doing this.
I'm going to go watch that again. I can't wait to share it with you all next week here on Australia's Commentaries. Thank you, Danielle, for showing up. Brian, Randy, everybody behind the camera, thank you for filling in. We're going to get through this, people. We'll make it to next week. Or what if we didn't? Who knows?
I literally have this movie memorized. I have to wake up now.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, everybody. See you soon.